Hey, hi, it's Meredith. I am here with a making the most of Saturn and Neptune retrograde reading. I felt guided to after doing the daily reading. We're using Morgan Greer for our message. In addition to these two retrograde planets, we have the Sun in Cancer for a couple more days, and the Moon has just shifted this morning into Aries. Yeah, nice fire for us. Okay, let's take a look at what Morgan Greer has to say about making the most of the retrograde for Neptune and Saturn. Our first card is, now that is so interesting. So I've just recorded the daily reading. It is currently uploading to YouTube, and I used a completely different deck. As you all know, so rarely ever are there reversals in my deck. And here we have the Five of Coins in reverse. It was also reverse in the daily reading. So that's an extremely uncommon occurrence for me in any of my tarot decks. So let's pay attention to that. Five of Coins in reverse. As I mentioned in the other video, sometimes tarot readers take these cards in reverse to mean the message is even more challenging, especially if it's a challenge card. My feeling here is, as highlighted in the daily reading, we see how we have been gaslighting or breadcrumbing ourselves on this reverse Five of Coins. And in the daily reading, that came along with the Tower. So even the retrograde planets are pointing out to us where we have been shortchanging ourselves in some way. And we see it in some sort of grand style today. And that makes an impression upon us. So if it's somewhat energetically shocking to you as you witness whatever this is, however you breadcrumb or gaslight yourself, good, because it is meant to wake you up. It is meant to enlighten you. It is meant to be stabilized, because fives in tarot are unstable. And their gift is bringing stability. So we are going to bring stability to, and a much improved frequency to, some aspect of our divine union of self relationship into harmony today. We will stabilize it. We will no longer gaslight or breadcrumb ourselves. Someone recently said to me, ask for what you want. It was, I was making a complexity out of something that could have been quite simple. And this friend of mine, she just simply said, ask for what you want. I know, so easy, right? Former people pleaser. So yeah, I did, and it worked. It was great. And that's what I feel here on this beautiful five. The next two cards. Oh, goodness, yes. Oh, wow. Wow, there it is. Seven of Wands with the Five of Cups. Short backstory. Today's daily reading took 3 takes to happen, and there were 2 pretty significant technical difficulties that prevent the first 2 recordings from being uploaded. And I ended up changing decks altogether and restarting, obviously. The Five of Cups has shown up more than once in the shufflings today. And here it is again. It's sitting there with the Seven of Wands, which is considered somewhat of a defensive posture when it comes to tarot. Though as I look at the Seven of Wands, I am reminded first and foremost that sevens are about bringing heaven to earth in tarot. So why would we stand with 1 wand against 6 wands? Defensively so. And I really sense that this is much more about noticing how far you've come and being so deliberate about not dragging yourself back into the Five of Coins or into whatever it is you are emotionally lamenting here on the Five of Cups, because you have 2 upright cups. These 2 upright cups are lit. They're not turned over. They're not spilled. They are actually highlighted, but they're at the back of the character on the card, as if to say, you don't see this. What I really feel is that we don't see what we're potentially defending out of a tendency toward gaslighting or breadcrumbing ourselves, and we end up seeing it today. And in the seeing of how we do that, we are reminded of our victories and our successes. 6 of Wands. So we pick up a 7th wand and we're like, heck yeah, I'm going to maintain the integrity of the 6 wands. Victory, success, homecoming to one's own heart space, fulfillment even. And I am going to turn around and pick up these 2 beautiful lit cups that are overflowing with love, bliss, joy, and happiness. So it's going to take some contrast and some perspective of these 2 5s to come into stability so that we can make the most of them. Next we have, I love that, there's the Knight of Wands. Perfect. We need to engage our fire for these 2 5s. And we need to steadfastly move forward with passion, fire, strength, enthusiasm like this night, and walk onto the debris field of our own tower moments. I love it. Next, why? There it is, Ace of Cups. Because of this right here. Divine and cosmic gift being handed to us. And perhaps even it is in the grace of receiving the Ace of Cups. We all know it and love it because it's love, bliss, joy, happiness on overflow in our world. And it is a gift coming to us from the divine all. We have to have strength, ambition, will, drive, motivation to overcome these other unstable energies. So I'm glad we're picking up this wand, because this man here, this character here, picks up this wand, gets on his horse and puts on his armor and walks into the debris field of the tower. This is, look at that tower over there on the 5 of Cups. We're looking at it from a distance. This is stuff that happened long ago, though it has had us living small, protected, and even protecting the raw wounds we may still emotionally sense in the now. So we're getting a good, hearty look at, whoa, the healing waters of the Ace of Cups as they flow over these 2 5s. Wow. And where does this lead to? Excellent. The King of Pentacles. Yes. He is the epitome of now for me in tarot. He, like the Queen, masters the material, right? And what is the material for us here? What is the tangible? It is the vision we have for our foundation, the foundation we exist on, live on. And these 2 5s, there's no room for their energies, their unstable energies on our current foundation. Cannot support the flow of the Ace of Cups. So we need to show up like the 7 of Wands and the Knight of Wands to maintain the now like the King. And the now, he's so wonderful at this. This is why I love him. He's so present with the bounty of now. And he is equally present with how that bounty has overflow, Ace of Cups, and is translated into continued bounty in the oncoming. These energies, these unstable energies over here being stabilized, cannot support this action. So this retrograde of these 2 planets helps us see where we have cracks in our foundation, and this Knight and this King set that right. We will do that today, or in this atmosphere anyway. All right, final thoughts. How is our soulful presence whispering to us today from the Mermaid Oracle? Beautiful. There it is, love. Love is the answer to all things. And when we are challenged, we require more love, not less. How do we give ourselves less? We breadcrumb 5 of Coins, and we tell ourselves a story that could justify the potential discomfort we feel in our emotional awareness. So we bring the love, we bring the Ace of Cups like a warrior, like a king, to our soulful presence. That's what our soulful presence is, pure, raw love. We light on that. A message from the Animal Spirit Oracle. Oh, Hey, Lions, we're almost in Leo season. It's just around the corner. The message here is you have within you all the courage you need. Yes, you do. Knight of Wands, King of Coins. Let go of the past. Oh, those beautiful fives. And reclaim your majesty, Ace of Cups. You will find success and contentment with those by your side. Make noble choices for your life and your tribe. Yes, make noble choices. Beautiful message. Thank you for watching. Have a lovely day. Namaste.